I got my my shadow here, so maybe that's just telling us something. It is reflecting in the cards too, with the duality of this, the shadow, the black and the white, the what we can see in the light, what we can't see, what we can only see when the light's shining, what we can only see in the darkness, what we can't see in the darkness, perhaps, is the shadow. And this all has to do with digging into self-love. So I pulled these cards to see what the title of this would be, and the first two that came up was the flow to victory. And this is this, and this is what I keep on saying, and everyone's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Well, we're just going with the flow. We're going with the flow, and as long as we go with the flow, and this is being in here, in the now, this is what's going to take us to the victory. So this is what we have to look forward to. Now we're coming from this attachment number 14. This is also number 14 is also the temperance, which reminds me of this healing, but this brings a real devilish kind of feel to it with the attachments. Perhaps these aren't necessarily bad attachments, but I do see the shadow. I don't know what these white flowers are, but they are. I've been seeing them outside. It's almost like these, something down here is like got her wrapped up, or and it's the same thing here. It's almost like we're wrapped up, or we can't move. Perhaps we feel as though we're caged, or this is where we're coming from, the cage. You know, it's as if with the loss and the high priestess in reverse, number 2, it's almost as if we experience some kind of loss. We're going through some kind of loss or mourning. And this is, it's almost like, you see, it's like I see her here, and then I see a reflection. It's like she's here and she's looking at a reflection. So perhaps this does have to do with looking at a reflection, or looking at what is no longer there, whatever this loss was. And it's really sitting in it, feeling it. You know, the high priestess in reverse, we're going against our intuition, but we're receiving some kind of information. Perhaps secrets came out that create this loss, or perhaps it's not even a loss. Since it's in reverse, it's almost like we're gaining something after a loss. And maybe this has to do with love. No, don't do that. Sorry. With the Queen of Cups. And this is doing this with love. Oh, you want to say hi to everybody? Say hi. She's, yeah, we're doing this with love. And I see the butterfly. We're doing, it's major transformation. Major transformation. We're filling our cup. And this is letting our feet in the water. We're really, this is coming into our intuition. Forgiveness. Forgiving. Because it's almost like this is the attachment. It's like, what's good, what's bad, what's here, what's there, you know, the black and the white. And this is really going beyond that. You know, we're really feeling, and this is how we're getting there. You know, we're going with the flow and being crowned with this victory as the 6 of Wands. No, Muna. Do that. Go get it. What up, Pendejo? Hey, Lucio. Bonjour de France. How are you? Felicity Jonkers. Hello, beautiful soul. How are you? The world is on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, this, like I said, we're going through a major transformation. Or maybe this is sad. You know, we have her crying. I like those cards. Thank you. These are the story cards in the uncommon tarot mix, I think. Oh, all right. Well, we're just reading these. Come closer. So we have the Knight of Swords with the Chariot, and this is what starts the motion. I see this. Something cuts or something slices through. This is the truth or some kind of information. You know, this is us being offered some kind of information. It brings us either a victory. It brings us this chariot, this forward motion where we pick up speed. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. And this is a beautiful tower, still intact with all the butterflies. This is us being crowned. This is us being crowned. Let's see. So the Six of Cups, this has something to do with the past love. Maybe we're having memories of this. Memories of this. Maybe this is like somebody put some kind of bad magic on us from the past, or maybe this is something like this from the past. And these two cards came up almost exactly like this, and I don't know how many readings I did and I shuffled since then, but the Pisces reading where there was no face. You know, there was no face, that he was carrying all of this with these broken down friendships, or perhaps left alone with no friends, or maybe this is telling us, you know, what we're carrying is too much. Maybe no face, no case. We're no longer friends. And then we have the Sun with this seeking in reverse. It's almost like, look, she's diving in, seeking for the sun, seeking for some kind of truth, seeking for warmth, vitality, you know, and this is telling us how to get there. You know, we're going with the flow, gaining from the losses, coming into our own. This is in a collective reading of rising above the duality, breaking these attachments with love into victory. You're welcome, Mercy. So yeah, this is what's going on. Both the Chariot, this victory, the Six of Wands, the Tower. We're coming from this Tower, but this Tower is going to bring us stability. It's going to bring us to this Emperor position where we're standing on top. I see, you know, we're rising to the top, and we're just going to burn the shit down. This is it. This is rising to the top and burning this shit down. We're making it how we want it. With the Page of Swords, we have these ideas, and this is how it's gonna go. Because this is what I said. First name, last name, what's up? I do also have the Before Tarot. I don't know. We want to get these out. See what they say. What's stuck? The Strength. So the Strength is needed, and we might have to pull that out, you know, because we're coming, it's like we're waking up from a really, really bad dream. So Strength is going to be needed. You know, it's almost like she's getting attacked by this angry lion, and perhaps that's the case. Maybe this is what you're waking up from. This is the nightmare, you know? And this is telling you strength is needed. Question, do you see me being successful with E? I seem to be wobbling with my manifestation of him. I really would like to stay positive all the time about it. Well, there's some doubts. Maybe it's not right. Let's see what the cards say. And first name, last name being successful. So we do have the Empress, and she's being crowned. She's being crowned the Empress with these children. She's really in her beauty. This is love, you know. It's almost like the dove is bringing the crown. Perhaps you're getting crowned from some kind of love. With the Nine of Pentacles, though, in reverse, it's as if this is the opposite of this. Maybe this is what's changing, because you got the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, and this behind it. Okay, so this might be why things are wobbling. So, okay, right. You have this Wheel of Fortune with this is this destined, this fortune, this fortunate event, you know, the way the wheel turns, right? And the way the wheel turns, behind it was the Two of Wands in reverse. So it's like the way the wheel turns, it takes the world, the ball is no longer in our court. It really it shuts the door to the future, or it's like we can't see. It shuts these doors we can't see. So this change is some kind of change that doesn't necessarily have to happen as quick as the Tower, but it's in divine timing. And it's as if this switch that, or this turn or change of events, this fortunate event, it brings us to either one of these, which this is the Empress in the major, and then this is the Empress of the minor, but it's in reverse. So it's almost like, oh, I'm a mother this, I'm gonna be the Empress this, take care of all the wife duties, da 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 da. And then here it's like, she don't want to be alone, in a sense. Here we're starting new beginnings, and here she's like, she doesn't want to be alone. You know, she's in her abundance in this, don't want to be alone. I mean, happy alone. You know, she built all that with the spirit, but here it's like, I'm afraid to be alone, or perhaps we don't want to dig up the shit we built in this 9 period of time. You know, perhaps it's a discomfort. And then behind the Empress, we have the little kitty knocking over one of these cups. And it's bringing a disappointment, a sadness, a very, you know, the Five of Cups, this is a loss, you know. So perhaps mothering, maybe we are mother, maybe we need to mother a loss, or a loss of a relationship, you know, something from the past. Or perhaps this is telling us, hey, if it knocks down once, don't keep going back to the same shit. You know what I mean? It's really looking over. Yeah, I'm breaking free from the Emperor. See, this is the Emperor. And he's in reverse. He's not committed. Perhaps this is why the wheel keeps turning. You know, like I said, it's the divine. Maybe this is the counterpart of you. You know, the other part of you. It's like you said you couldn't stay focused. Well, if your mind's like, oh, I want this, but then in a sense, I don't want this, or something from the past is holding you back, then you're not going to be full focused on this. You have to believe 100%, da-da-da-da, 100%, da-da-da-da, 100. Process starts with the self-love. Make sure y'all subscribe if you're new. Hey, Arifraza. Like, hey, good morning. Will I be able to use my bank account with no issue? Payola, let's see. I don't like asking the tarot yes or no answers, so we're going to ask a yes, an open-ended question, so we get an open-ended answer to Paola's bank account issue. They just turned around. I want them. But that might be too much. Well, the Six of Pentacles. This is a gift. The Page of Swords in reverse. We do have this complication that you lose, but this seems like this happened before. Like, this is a complication that perhaps froze your bank account, put it on hold. You know, now we're hanging. It's as if, like, now we're hanging. Perhaps we're hanging here to get some kind of messages, or it's like to receive some kind of information about this conflict, maybe about the foundation of this whole entity. And it's like, okay, and these are the ravens from you know, Odin's ravens telling him these informations, you know, this Hangman, this Pisces energy. Now you have these two in the deep subconscious, which you're unaware of yet. Perhaps you are aware of this. There's been a major injustice, and maybe it is on this entity. It almost seems like this thing that gave us the issue is not the entity, or the entity has something to do with this. Okay, so what I see here is the Ten of Cups is like right before the rainbow, right where they're running. They can barely see all the cups as this rainbow, right? Or the happy family. But it's in reverse, like this is a very, it's, maybe this has to do with family. It's like the rain stopped. Perhaps this is what brings this injustice. Maybe that's what, maybe perhaps from this injustice this happened. So we receive this gift, we win this battle, we break free from this entity. See, it is the entity. Maybe there's two different things. There's like an entity and then this injustice that was done, created to this tower, and it's almost like they're running to your rescue. It's like they're almost coming to your rescue with the moon, and perhaps what's to your rescue is that the truth is coming out. Grand Rising SS, what's up? Agency, what up? 15 teeth out, 17 injections, 9 stitches yesterday. My new ones are getting put in on Monday. I'm so excited and proud. I got through yesterday. Yay! Awesome! I knew you'd do it. Fast recovery now. Stay good, stay good. You're welcome, Paola. I hope that was able to help you. Thank you for letting me connect to your energy. If you would like to exchange energy for energy, all the information is in the description box. You can also hit that thanks, share, like. New me incoming, damn straight. Watch out now. In the making. And that's what this is. Always beautiful. Oh, thank you. Love you, Paola. Seven 41757. Now it's 1800. I was just about to do my cards, but you do them better. I love you. Alright, let's get you SS. Alright. SS. What's going on today for SS? Oh. The Page of Cups. It's like what I see, and then you have the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck where this is in reverse. It's almost like a gift being offered by the spirit, but that it's taken by the spirit. So weird. Let's see. Maybe it's being protected, held up. Wait, like, this is a delay, an opportunity. Perhaps it's a missed opportunity, but this seems as though it's being protected for, like, you're not ready yet. Perhaps it's almost like getting polished, right? It's like in the polishing stage, and you can't get it until it's like shiny. It's like as within, so without. It's like you gotta be shiny inside to accept this shiny outside gift. And this is what the spirit's doing. I assume this is what's happening with the Page of Cups right here. It's as if he's sitting here, right? And he's really coming into this new feeling of offering forgiveness or perhaps love. And this is like offering love to someone who just kicked you in the face. Something like this. This is really, and we're sitting there with this cup, with this offer, and it's as if this spirit, maybe perhaps who holds this, maybe it's this, comes along and drops this abundance or this gift or whatever in your cup, putting this almost like it brings this certain alchemy, this certain healing, it like brings you to this nakedness. Perhaps it brings us into some kind of public, or the public eye, into some kind of like, oh, now we're helping everybody else with the healing. This is real spiritual. Oh wow, I'm used to in the deep subconscious. It just gets better. So perhaps what this Page of Cups is doing is practicing. It's almost like like I said, you're being polished. You're being polished with the Six of Cups behind there. You've been being polished for lifetimes. I heard at least the last 7. Now, maybe what's being dropped in this thing, you have to examine it. This is why we have the other pail. It's like we're dumping it in and dumping it out, trying to examine it, because on the bottom of the star that's healing this Aquarius energy, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, you see, normally the Queen is already holding this token, but here she's, oh, maybe the snake took it away, but I see it as he's bringing it to her. He's bringing it to her as if perhaps he's the one polishing it up. It's like we got to go through this darkness, or we got to go through some kind of toxicity or some kind of devilish something in order. And she's shocked. She's almost just as shocked as he is to receive this. And on the bottom of the Page of Cups is the King of Cups in reverse. Perhaps in order for this to happen, we need to be vulnerable. We need to be in our feelings. We need to feel. We need to cry. We need to release. Perhaps this is some kind of, we're cleansing out. This is a healing, a cleansing, a renewal. And this is what I see with the King of Cups, the maximum amount of cleansing, like a major detox coming into this new water. He let all his water out. He's in this new water, and this is the gift. It's like right here. It's like new security. Yes, LOL, you're telling me. Jeroosh, what up? The guy, what up, Lauren? Oh, thank you, Jency. Please like and subscribe if you're digging the vibe. Thank you, Lauren. Do you have a P.O. box, Claire? I'd really like to send you some Irish snacks and some crystals. Oh, that would be so cool. I could send you an address. I don't know. I gotta get it. But that is such a sweet gesture. Thank you so much, Jency. I appreciate that. I love food and crystals. Should we get out the Goldfield Tarot? See what they say. About this shadow. My voice, y'all. I might have to go soon. But I don't know. We're gonna push it to the limit, like always, right? We're gonna push it to the limit. Yeah, that's why they call me depressed, but it's spiritual. Nose for me, clear healing, polishing, and waiting for my parents after 12 years hiding my face. It's vulnerable. Damn straight. I'm glad you resonated. Being vulnerable is tough for me, but I learned you have to be open to love. It's against God to close yourself off from love and affection. Damn straight. We need the connection. Uh-oh, the shiny cards. Damn straight. Watch out. 99, 605, 606, 2606. Luna, I love you so much. I love you so much. She says, hey. Who's next? Who's up? Who's up? Got you, yeah. Claire, you remind me of Dr. Quinn, medicine woman. Oh, I love you. Yeah, I heard of it before. I gotta look it up. I gotta see. Hey, Rita Capada. I'm meeting the LOML tomorrow. That sounds exciting. Or you're okay? You're asking a question. Let's see. Deepika, can you do a reading? Yes. She needs the butt smacks for being the goodest girl, right? Alright, let's see. Alright, Deepika, let's see. 911. So this is urgent. Important. In the United States, 911 is the number you call to call for ambulance, a cop, emergency number. Alright. Deepika. Ooh. That's why. Because we got the Tower cross with the Eight of Swords in reverse. So it's almost like this Tower. That's a good thing. This is a really good thing. So perhaps we're making a decision or trying to make some kind of decision. It's as if we're dropping that, or we're no longer, or perhaps we were going in this cycle back and forth, back and forth. Now this cycle is broken. It's like we stretch. I see like this being a rubber band, and it stretched and stretched and stretched, and now the rubber band snapped. Now this rubber band I see was on you, like keeping you in this mental prison, in a sense, in this cage. You know, all of the personal readings have to do with the collective reading. We were talking about that in this cage. Well, this, as the rubber band broke, and when I did that, the Three of Wands came up, but we're turning our back to this, you know. The rubber band broke, that was this Tower. This Tower had to happen in order for this 8 to flip upside down, for us to no longer have any self-doubts, for us to be out of this, maybe out of this house, I heard. So you might see this as a bad thing, but it took us out of this prison that we were in, and now we have all these opportunities coming in because we accepted this change. You know, this is a major metamorphosis. Oh, and maybe new love. Maybe that's what we're stressing about. Beautiful, though. We asked the guy I was 7-year-old crying at a TV show. Touched by an Angel. It's a great show, too. Delores. Oh, Delores, is that her name? She is so like her. Oh, Jane Seymour. Somebody else told me that, too. You're like the third person that said that. Jane Seymour. It was a long time ago, but I remember it being great. Thank you so much. God bless you. You're welcome to Pika. Thank you. I hope that was helpful. Remember to hit that like button if you resonate with your reading, y'all. All right. Ridha. Kapati. Or Riha. It is Ridha. Alright. Am I meeting the LOML tomorrow? Let's find out. 10-10, 31-31. So something about doubles. Or maybe a reflection. Alright, Ridha Kapati. Alright, well, this fell on the floor. This is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is this ending. It's a very painful ending. It's as if we've been through a painful ending because we were deceived, we were robbed, we were taken advantage of. With the Seven of Swords, perhaps we were tricked. It's as if we were tricked and stabbed in the back, and that left us in this Hermit in reverse. Now it's almost like... Maybe it's not that we're afraid to be alone, but perhaps this is new. Maybe it is that we're afraid to be alone, or we're just now getting, it's like we're finding our own light inside now. Whereas maybe we were looking outside of ourselves for a light. Now it's like we're finally starting to look within. Maybe we come off the mountain. This is like, okay, we're on a soul search again. Because it's as if we're at a blank slate, or perhaps we received the golden ticket. And it brings us to the Queen of Pentacles. The King of Swords. So maybe we do have to make a decision or cut something off or something like this. With the King, you know, he's judging the actions of a mother or somebody who's an earth sign, maybe. Gotta go clear. Hope you and everyone else has a spiritually fulfilling day, guys. Goodness, I sound like the people I used to make fun of. See ya. Love you. Thank you. Yay. I think I gotta go too. But the Pisces reading is now available, or now up. That reminded me, I flipped over the Two of Swords, and that reminded me of that, where they're having some kind of blind faith. They're having some kind of blind faith, you know, and that was in the collective reading. Remember how the guy came up with no face? This is no face, no case, so must have blind faith. That's the reading. So yeah. All right, y'all. Anybody else before we go? See, the Two of Swords. And maybe we do have to make a decision. Hey, little leaf. Where's your husband? My husband is omnipotent, omnipresent, omnipowerful. The Ten of Swords. Where's your wife? Bomb City Flower, what's up? What's up, newbies? Hit that subscribe. My wife is at work. Cool. Hey, Bomb City Flower. Oh, I said that and all these cards came out. Maybe these are yours. Can I read them? Maybe they're not yours. Oh, well, we have a separation in his house because of this Emperor. It's bringing some kind of confusion or perhaps many options, many choices. With this Two of Cups in the middle, we have a separation or perhaps we're not seeing eye to eye. Maybe this has to do with some kind of health issues. Maybe issues with the Emperor. Maybe he's not emperor-ing himself. It's like he's not taking care of himself. You know, the Emperor in reverse, he's not so good of an emperor. He's not responsible for his actions. He's not committed, you know? It's almost as if he's some kind of tyrant or controlling, or perhaps 1111, or perhaps this is somebody we're dealing with. It's as if it's a lack of protection. But it brings us to this golden ticket or to this blank slate. It's like, oh, now this is the newness. And perhaps that's what this is. It's like, it brings a confusion because it is new, or it is, we do have so many options, or perhaps like the road is like so open, it's like, well, where do I go? Something like this. Or there's so many options, like, what do I choose? Something like this is the feeling that I feel. Hey, Victoria Pearson. Hey, Claire, I'm so glad you came up in my feed again. You were so helpful last time I saw you. Hope you're having a great day. Make sure you hit that bell so you get notified when I'm live. Little peen. Muna! 911 again. Can I get a newbie reading? Sure. Bomb City Flower. And then Victoria, I could pull your cards next. Did you subscribe, newbie? Bomb City Flower, Bomb City Flower. Reminds me of that song by, that song by Bryson Tiller. Or is that not his name? Lotus Flower Bomb? Yeah, that's it. Lotus Flower Bomb. I don't know. Maybe that song is helpful. But on the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. Now, if you see, you have the mother and the child here in the boat coming from the rough waters into the still waters, being helped. Some kind of help. Perhaps we did drop the baby or fumble some kind of something. Now, the Empress sits in this where, in the beginning, where there's life and death. And in reverse, it's almost as if, like I say, she dropped the baby, or perhaps she's not mothering herself. It's just almost like, okay, well, we need to celebrate ourselves. It's almost as if we need to get our nails done and our hair did. Muna! What? Stop. Stop. Sorry, y'all. Alright, Bomb City. Here we go. Alright, so in the deep subconscious, perhaps what knocked her off her throne and put her in this uncomfortable situation. See? We have the Justice in reverse, bringing the Ace of Swords in reverse. Or perhaps it was the Ace of Swords in reverse that brought the injustice. Whatever the case may be, there's been a major injustice. With the injustice in reverse, I see some kind of purity was... the purity was stricken or stripping. It's almost like some kind of innocence was tainted. And that's a feeling. With this injustice, the scales are imbalanced, and now there's something's cut off, or perhaps it's like, the Ace of Swords is where we conquer, where we win, and this is a loss. This is a loss, perhaps because of some kind of unclarity, uncertainty, a delay in some kind of communication. Maybe this is a delay. Maybe this is a court hearing, and this is a delay in something. And this is what this is saying, like, hey, well, during this wait, or during this, or perhaps maybe the mother was the unjust one. I don't know. She still needs to get her hair done and her nails done. Alright, so, and these two came down. And these are the same two cards in the collective reading. We had the High Priestess in reverse with the Two of Wands in reverse. And it's like, because we weren't using our intuition, it blocked us, or perhaps the secret came out and it shut some doors. And I heard that's an opportunity. That's an opportunity. With that reading, remember? I'm getting my nails done today. Oh, shit. Told you. Subscribe and the stars will be in alignment. Yes, what up, Red? How are you? I love it, thanks. Okay. Victoria. This one's for you. This one's for you. And you. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to go soon. Ten of Swords underneath there. We're gonna split the deck. Alright, the Lovers came out. Victoria Pearson. Let's see. Victoria Pearson. I see the 5 with the 9. So some kind of stress. I hear anxiety watching me. So this healing brings some kind of loss, or perhaps in order to heal, we have to release something tangible, release something. Maybe we have to put some money out or some time. Maybe this is a delay in a job or in something because we're dealing with this. It's as if we're putting something into the collective. Maybe we're giving. Maybe we're putting out this. With the Star. This is really healing. This is being seen too. Being seen in your truth, in your nakedness. As a star. Now we do have the Lovers. And this again, it's almost like the Divines is like setting up the stars, setting up the sky. And then on this side you have the 9 of Cups in reverse. And this is in the deep subconscious. Perhaps this in the deep subconscious is why our dreams are on hold, or why, because you're a star. You're shining bright. But with this Ace and the 9 in reverse, perhaps we're going through some kind of ending or new beginning. The 9s and the Ace. And you got this 9 here too. Oh, and another Ace. So you got 9 Ace, 9 Ace, 9 Ace. 17. And this is passion, desire. This is a call for action. It's almost like a call for action for you to drop this so you can come into your star. Because look, you're holding it. You're holding it. You're holding it. And perhaps this is what's giving us the anxiety. This is what's creating the delay. Maybe holding it. Maybe you have to hold on. You know? This lovers, this is a choice. Perhaps you're in a choice of what to do. Hold on or let go. Let me know, Victoria. This is like back and forth. Perhaps we are letting go of these wishes and dreams that we had from the past, coming into some kind of new choice, or it's like we're teaming up this action and what we want, holding on to some kind of stability or holding on to something so dear, perhaps. Maybe this is what we're holding on to, stopping us, delaying it. That's why it's telling us to let go. You know, we have to, it's like this is a call for action. This is the Spirit's calling us to action, because the Seven of Cups in reverse. You know, this Spirit wants us grounded in reality, not to see like, oh, you know, like, oh, it's too good to be true, or, you know, it wants us to see the truth of the what it really is, you know, of releasing this, releasing the heartbreak, releasing the pain, and releasing it with love and forgiveness as this Queen, so we can see it from a different perspective. We can get back on our feet. That's the battle. Same cards I pulled for myself this morning. My deck is just glaring at me now like I told you. I love it. Well, it's a confirmation. I don't know how y'all can pull your own cards. I mean, I could pull my own cards, but I'd tell myself what I hear. I'm like, oh, that card doesn't mean that today. I just need to listen to my own advice. Perhaps it's it's what's needed. It's a necessity. I'm hungry, and I don't think there's ice cream here. That's exactly what I was doing. Oh, shit. Alright. I was gonna get off. It is early, but I did say I was gonna push it to the limit, because I am early. Anybody else want a reading, or should we do another collective? What should we do? Should we play a game? What should we do? Wanna play a game? Alright, we're gonna play a game. I'm gonna pull a card. It's gonna have whatever on it. Whatever on it is gonna be that emoji. You guys put that emoji in the collective, in the first, what? 3, 4 people that put that emoji. We'll get a reading. Alright, so let's see for the game. What's the symbol? Pisces symbol, the Hangman, the stillness. You could just put the one, an eye, as I see like the Isa rune. The rune, the Isa rune, where it's frozen. This is frozen, still, hold still. And it's backed by the Page of Swords. So it's almost like a lie. A lie put us here. And it's funny because the truth is what cuts this Hangman down. It's like when he receives the truth, when he, I'm spitting, sorry, when he is finally enlightened, when he finally gets this information, he gets cut down. You know, it's justice that cuts him down. So perhaps it was injustice that put this Hangman here. This is also telling us that you are the magician, as above, so below. Oh, as within, so without. So maybe other people are talking shit, or there's like an argument, or they're saying bad things. you know. And this is a very protective energy. It's saying perhaps it's something on the inside, you know, as within, so without. Good number of like one, whatever good tarot would be. Can I get not a reading, but a good number of like one, whatever good tarot would be? I don't get that. Can I get not a reading, but a good number of like one? Whatever good tarot would be. Whatever good number would be. The Magician is number one. Is this what you mean? The Magician is number one, and he's all about bringing what's in the subconscious conscious. This is awareness. This is manifestation. This is really seeing it. This is imagining it, being it, dreaming it. Like I said, as above, so below, as within, so without. Like card pulling? Number one, that's exactly what I was doing. Okay, cool. How's the bees? They are good. We checked on them the other day. Jeruz. Like a card pulling? Alright, Jeruz, since you put your number one up first, card pulling, there's your card. The Three of Wands. And this is finally turning our back to what's behind us and seeing all the opportunities, all the boats coming that we can now sail off on. It's like we're done healing from this. Perhaps we're sitting in this feeling. You know, we broke away from something that we loved. This is a heartbreak. We broke away from something that we loved, leaving us in the Five of Cups energy where we're really focused on the loss. And this brings us to the Four of Swords where we really, it's like burnout. That's why the Three of Wands is here telling us turn our back to that shit. Look at all the opportunities that we have forward and look at the Magician. You know? Daniela, what up? I love so much this deck. Oh, thank you. All right, Danielle, you want a reading? Real quick before I hang up. Make sure y'all subscribe. Yeah, something like that. Thank you. Okay, you're welcome. All right, Daniela. This is about the weight. Whatever comes out. Well, this just came out, and I pulled this out. The Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, and I've really seen this now, so perhaps you have to be careful. You know, you're in this nine energy, or perhaps coming into this where finally comfortable, finally able to provide for ourselves. You know, we've been working really hard here with the Eight of Pentacles, coming into this Nine of Pentacles energy, but I see this snail here. You know, the snail, they eat up so much crop, and then you have the nine right behind this nine with the Temperance. This is very healing. And then on both sides you have the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. And underneath the Eight of Pentacles you have the Two of Pentacles, like this back and forth, or perhaps we're juggling, or maybe this is saying everything's up in the air. It's like everything's up in the air literally, and we're like trying to keep it there in a sense. The Eight of Wands could also be all this movement, communication, and this could be like, okay, well, we're doing here and here. Maybe we're communicating the pros and the cons, the downs and the ups, the, you know, the lefts and the rights. Maybe this is the decision. You know, you have the Eight of Wands on here. It's like, okay, let's move. Let's communicate. Let's put it in motion. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles. It's like, Now let's sit down and let's work on this. You know, maybe these are your two options. As the Nine of Pentacles, this is your free will. With the Eight of Pentacles in the back, we have the Tower. And the Tower brings the Eight of Swords, which is this freedom. It's almost like frees us from him. It's like, well, we've been working on this. This Tower comes in, boom. This is a mental freedom. Maybe both of these things happen. Let me know, Danielle. Daniela, what is up? Hit that like button if you resonate with your reading. If you like to exchange energy for energy, hit that thanks. You can also look in the description box. Yeah, the Death. The Death comes with this new idea, this newfound focus, this new truth, this new clarity. It's as if this Death comes along and bang, now we see clear. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yes. It all stems from an unfortunate event, but it's a blessing in disguise. You're welcome. Maybe a new job. Who knows? Oh, let me know. New friends, perhaps. I see a celebration. The Ace of Swords is like a new clarity, a new truth, a new communication. Maybe it has something to do with mother figure or a jealous friend. Grand Rising on the rainy morning. Yes, what up, Kat? Hey, Corey Van Stratton. Okay. Let me know, Daniela. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. Kat, you want me to pull for you real quick? Corey, you too. I'm gonna have to hang up soon. We're pushing it to the limit, so hurry, hurry, hurry. Kat, you wanna go? Corey, you wanna go? Alright, Corey was first. Love one. Let's go. Corey. I don't know. Corey and Cass came on the same time. Kat came on the same time. Whoa. Oh, and we have the closed book. What was that reading when we have the closed book? So we have some kind of secret information. Ooh, and going back to the past has something to do with it. Going back to a past lover, a past, and then I see the Tower in reverse. So perhaps this is coming. You know, with the Two of Cups in reverse, this is a separation because there was truth that came out. The cat's out of the bag. Somebody told the secret. Somebody let the cat out of the bag, and now it's like, oh, all the emotions are dumped, and we're no longer in this relationship. We're no longer a part of that. There's a separation. But it's as if we are in the Nine of Wands in reverse. Now, this is doing the Warrior, but in reverse, it's almost like we're taking responsibility for our actions. And if we're not, we should be. It's like we let our guard down, but standing up. Maybe we're standing up for what we're responsible for. Or perhaps this is like telling us, like, hey, stand up. Maybe we're letting, I see the sheep like coming in, like we're letting in some kind of shadow, or perhaps this is what this is. It's like we're letting in some kind of shadow, or maybe this is being vulnerable, letting our guard down, and then it's like, then we're not. Then we're not, then we're standing up with the Seven of Wands. This, and both the 9 and the 7 is aloneness. Same with the High Priestess, and this is again with the secret coming out. It's almost like you get some kind of downloads or some kind of secret comes out that breaks us free from this. you know, the 8 and the 9 of Swords. What we were having these sleepless nights and being so stressed and anxiety, all of this, it's like, no more. Now we see we're no longer in this mental restriction. You know, the truth is out. The truth is out. Perhaps this is us against 6 other people, and this is what we're just letting the beast in. We're releasing this. We're letting go, you know? Maybe strength is needed to deal with these emotions about this breakup. Retribution, absolutely. It's me. I told you, y'all both came together. It has to do with both of y'all. Vladimir Putin, what is up? It's gonna be wild. Strava. So that was for both of y'all? I love you guys. Kat says, who is Kelly or Kaylee or something to Cass? His mistress. Maybe somebody he works with. You know, the King of Pentacles in reverse could be like a weed dealer, and he could be like one of his people that buys the illegal whatever it is. Thanks, you're a star. Thanks. Make sure you subscribe. Yes, they work together. Yup. She says, wait, what? I love you. So we're holding the more we hold on to a love that does not suit us, that we no longer fits us, the more we hold off meeting our true love. Just to let you know that, guys. Well, he never texted her before. Maybe she's new. Yeah, she be giving him money. Or maybe it is at work. It's a new... Yeah, he just met her at work. She's new. Like I said. Yup. What you allow will continue. You can't see my shadow. She is married, he said. Yeah, he's going to say whatever the fuck he's going to want to say. And even if she is, you believe him? But they work for a long time. I don't know. You ever see a ring plug hole? You ever see a ring plug a hole? A ring plug a hole. Surrender, submit, serve. What's up? The only victory that is free to receive is the victory over death. Eternal separation from God. Damn straight. Thanks be to God. And this is a loss. Lack of communication. Uncertainty, unclarity. Thanks be to God. I guess they both cheaters. You know, men like that are going to pick women who are married. You know, they want to pick a woman who's married because they don't want them calling and messing up their relationship. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. He reminds me such of my ex. He was with a Veronica too. And he was Spanish. And he had her name in it as Bero, and that's my name. He was trying to tell me that's a guy because it was a O, and I'm like, that's my fucking name. I know my name. It's a freaking girl. He was trying to tell me, oh, it's a guy's name. Like, dude, I ain't fucking stupid. My head won't spin off. Fucking dudes. Hey, Aretha, how are you? Scared of commitment. Yeah, he must be like Pisces. The Pisces reading. Yo. Who's next? Anybody want to go, or should we do a collective real quick? When will I meet my next partner? Aretha, all right, let's see. Aretha wants to know when they will meet their next partner. The Knight of Swords. The Page of Wands is backed by the Six of Cups. With the Hangman in reverse. Perhaps you've been waiting for a long time. 911, and I see 1111937. I don't know if that resonates, but you have the Hangman here. Perhaps you've been waiting for a long time. It's like, okay, you're done waiting. Now you see something. Now you see something from a different point of view, or you got some kind of, it's like a aha moment. Perhaps it was this night that came in. And it reminded me of the other reading where the Page was here, bringing some kind of lie or some kind of injustice. Maybe this is some kind of argument. Some kind of bad news that knocks us off our path. But then the Page of Wands comes with the Six of Cups. As in, this is the new relationship or the new path that we're going. But it's with the old. It's like going down memory lane. Maybe it's with somebody that we already know. Or this is a past life or some kind of soulmate kind of thing. This is very sexual energy. Very passionate. Very... Yes. See, the Eight of Wands is Sagittarius energy, so perhaps Sagittarius time. Sagittarius season, Pisces season. That's what I see on here. The Six of Cups. I think this is Scorpio. So, like, yeah, like the end of the year. Like November, December, January, like that time. I'm Scorpio. Oh, okay. I guess posted Scorpio's reading. You're coming out of a beautiful storm. What up, RA? Where are you from? Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the United States Incorporated. I was going to say the United States of America, but that's not us. You know, Washington, D.C. is the District of Columbia. It's a separate entity like the Vatican. We are not a part of the United States of America. Could be bulls. I'm a bull. I am the bull. The bull. Hey V, beautiful sister. How are you? Something serious. Years. Okay, yeah, 12 years. Someone returns? Perhaps with the 6. That's the past. I'm a bull in a china shop. That's me too. It's either somebody returns or you meet your soulmate, like somebody you knew from a past life with the 6 of. Cups, it's almost going to be like walking down memory lane. When you meet them, you're going to be like, oh, like, I know him, I know them, something like that. Can everyone learn to read tarot? What did Jesus say? Jesus says, my light shines bright, but your light can shine brighter than mine. If your light can shine better than Jesus's, you could fucking read tarot. Anybody can do anything, baby. Hey, Sarat. What about India and Pakistan in near future? No more. Can I get a couple of cards, please? Yes. Hey, Louise. Yes, I am on early. We're pushing it to the limit. I do what I can when I can, y'all. You have intuition. I don't know if I have. We are all born psychics. Stop using fluoride toothpaste. Meditate. All right, I got 2 readings to do. All right, Sarat, what about India and Pakistan in near future? India, Pakistan in near future. Justice will be served. Justice will be served. There will be new beginnings with the Fool. Perhaps this is some kind of authority stepping in, like, and this is going to bring some kind of new beginnings. This is telling us to have faith, and I heard blind faith. Maybe watch the Pisces reading just posted. All right, V, can I get a couple cards, please? Yes, here we go. All right. This is for you, V. Couple you asked for, a couple you get. All right, so on the bottom of the deck, I see you pushing on the threshold between, in this darkness, coming into this light. With this 10 of Cups, this could be very, very dark. You know, oh, thank you so much for your donation. It's as if you're pushing through the threshold. You know, this I see as the darkness, and then boom, it's like the rain before the rainbow, right? And this is this star, which is this healing. It's almost as if we go through this dark night of the soul, and like I said, we come out into this brightness. But you are the brightness. See, it's all dark. You are the star, and it's as if like you couldn't see these stars shining if you weren't in the dark. It's like you had to be in the dark for this reason. Now that you're shining in the dark, it's as if you're pouring some kind of emotion or something into the collective, you see? And it's rippling, and it's rippling, it's rippling. It's going, this is some kind of collective consciousness. Perhaps this is the Akashic Records or something leading this. This is the golden ticket. Now, this could be a blank slate, or it's like some kind of gift that you receive. Perhaps it's a gift from the spirit. It's as if you get like a shock to the back, and this is this, maybe this is this, and I saw the, you know, that thing that we have here, it's like a tail, but it's part of the chakras, something with the binda, I see that with this the dripping honey. I don't know what that is, but it's here, and I see that. So I don't know. You need to look that up. You need to look that up. You need to look that up. Love you, darling. Thank you, Wasif. Love you too. Thank you so much. V. W is V. Thank you, Kat. Let's see, V. I want to see what these cards have to say for advice. Advice for V. the Six of Cups. So this has something to do with the past or these memories. And then we have the Page of Swords with the World. So this Page of Swords is this new idea, this new thought, this, I hear, cutting through to the world. And the world is the last of the major. It's as if, okay, this is a new plan to end this thing. It's a new plan to come into this. It's like we're finally ending it or coming to an end with the world. This is coming out into a new you. And the Three of Wands is in reverse. Perhaps you don't see this. It's like you can't see what's coming. Maybe that's what the blank card was. It's like so blank you can't see. Maybe it has something to do with these memories. Memories of the mother. Or perhaps this creation. It's like a creation you're creating from some kind of memory. Perhaps of the mother. Maybe you are the mother. Let me know. Sunshine. Your health. That's what that just said. Your health. So maybe you're supposed to treat yourself like you are pregnant, get enough sleep, drink water, eat right. Something like this. All right, I'm getting hungry, guys. Anybody else before I go? Anybody else before I go? Mick Adams, what's up? Thank you, thank you. Hope you and your family are well as well. Love you. You want me to pull for you before I hang up? Me so hungry. Me so hungry. Louise, can I maybe have a general? Sure. I caught you late today. And I'm early. Alright, Louise Gilbert. So we have this nurture. And this is a mother and a child walking along. It's almost like she's showing them the way. But we're coming to a fork in a road. It's almost like they have to go their separate ways. It's almost like she's saying to him, like, at this spot, I'm going this way, and you're going this way, and you're going to do what I taught you to do. It's like you're going to do what we went over. We practiced this. Now, I don't know if you're talking to your inner child, your actual child, or what this is, but I always say use your intuition when deciphering the messages, because they come out. You know, I speak in parables sometimes, but we have this Three Swords in reverse, where we're finally taking the swords that somebody else put in our bag. This took a long time. Perhaps this is us coming into this King of Coins. You know, because we not only got stabbed in the back and in the heart, but in the neck and in the shoulder. I don't know what that is, but it's by this magician. He's holding this sword. And the King of Coins is in the middle of this. Now, this magician with this Page of Coins, perhaps it was doing it for the money, or this Maybe this is a new job, or this is some kind of new commitment. It's like, oh, a new commitment to this lie, or to this magic, or this bad magic, or to this manipulation. Maybe this is some kind of manipulation. Maybe this is a money manipulation. Maybe they're manipulating you with money, you know, as the king of coins. Or maybe this is your job and your boss is like holding your job over your head, or something like this. This is this, and this is us like, okay, well, we're going our separate ways. And maybe this is this nurture, because the self-reliance is in reverse. It's almost as if we're not relying on ourselves with the Queen of Cups. This is really you know, mothering, nurturing ourselves, our inner child. He's so hungry, man. Yes. Been hungry long time. Love you more. And can you pull a card for me? Sure. Alright, Mac. Hey, Crochet Queen. Hey, that's my birthday backwards. I love your numbers. Could you please pull a card for me? I just had an epic it made me. Whatever that fucking word is yesterday. I love you guys. Yes, you're after Mick. Alright, Mick Adams. First, I want to pull you a gold card. You have the Ten of Wands in reverse, so you're finally letting go what you've been holding on for all this time. We're finally letting go of that. Mick Adams. Yes, you're being called to be fierce. You're being called to be fierce, and this was in the Pisces reading. Perhaps it's the wisdom or the fact that we were in the darkness for this aloneness, and I see the High Priestess like really using our intuition, and it's as if you're being called. You're being called into the forest, into this yellow singing bird tree, to be fierce. This fierceness, and it's almost as if you need to step into it. You're being called to step into it, like you're called to be fierce, but it's like you're almost shy, so it's like step up your game. Maybe this is what you're doing, letting this go, dropping this, because you're being called to be fierce, and you know that. So this is what we're doing, using our wisdom. And yeah, it's like we're following the trail. You see the purple? It's like we're following the trail to this wisdom, to some kind of discernment. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. Maybe we're lying to ourselves about this. This could be some kind of self-deception. Or maybe you caught somebody else by your intuition. It's like, oh, maybe I don't have any physical proof, but I know, you know, I know, we know. They don't think we know, but we know. Something like that with the Four of Cups. It's like you're being offered something from the spirit, but we're not accepting it because we're focused on this. With this ending, the world, it's coming to an end. 911. It's urgent. Let it go. The more we hold on to this, the more it's stopping us from going forward. See? Home and the Eight of Coins. It's like take a vacation to home, or take a vacation from home, because then we have the loss. It's bringing us in this. Maybe it's like, oh, we experienced the loss here. It's like, let's get out of the darkness. Wherever this is, it's like change of scenery. All right, Crochet Queen. Thank you, Mick. Be the hunter. Hey, Javon Myers. All right, Crochet Queen. Thank you for letting me connect to your energy, Mick. Make sure you hit that like button if you resonate with your reading, y'all. And hit subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell too so you get notified. I didn't even try that. All right, let's see, Crochet Queen. My birthday jumbled. Let's see. What's going on for Crochet Queen? Alright. Well, we have this in the deep subconscious coming up with the Tower in reverse. Now, this is a warning that the Tower upright is coming, or perhaps it has already fell. With the Ace of Swords, and the Strength, this is some kind of secret that came out. And I see the ring fell off. So maybe this is some kind of, it's like, oh, I'm taking my ring off when I go out. Or maybe you did take your ring off. Period. Like, for good. Or somebody did, or something about a ring, and has something to do with this unclarity, uncertainty, or this lie, this lack of communication. It was almost like a truth came out. It's almost like the lie came out and the truth, something like this. Being called in reverse. It's like you're being pulled back. You're being pulled back by this. Taking you away from the harmony, away from the yellow tree. So what gets us to the harmony, to the singing bird in the yellow tree is this gratitude. It's like, okay, every day we're making a gratitude list. We're being grateful. Yes, it's like we're being grateful even for the lies. We're being grateful for this Tower. We're being grateful, especially, you know, X marks the spot. 19, 20, and 21. These days are important. They're coming up. Remember I said it's taking us to the birds. You know, this is what we're being called to, but it's almost like we're not listening to the call, or we broke the call, we're not following the call. Something like this. Oh. So yeah, be grateful. You're welcome. You're welcome. The Hang On. So yeah, maybe we're waiting for a minute, or perhaps this is us connecting with the spirit. I love you guys so much. Shall we pull a gold card for you? I say it. Hey, Piss, or Piss Pass. If you resonate with the 5, oh yeah, that's you, Lauren. Lauren. Alright, Crochet Queen. Oh, okay. Okay. So the Ace and the Death. Showing face. Pisces had no face. Maybe you want a commitment, or you want to show some kind of emotion. Oh no, the fuck, I did not just do that. Oh no, I didn't, but these are up too. What the hell? What did I do? Well, we can't make this up. We can't make this shit up. What am I eating tonight? This is the closed book again. What is keeping happening? The closed book. Okay, so the magician opens the book. He's opening the book. It's like, okay, well, we let go of this crutch. When we see the inside as the outside, when we heal the outside as the inside, or inside as the outside, something like this, because we've been waiting a long time with the Hangman here. Perhaps we went backwards, or this has something to do with the past, or releasing the past. Then you have the Sun on the High Priestess, like, in this solitude is where the happiness is, or perhaps in this silence in the stillness is where the happiness is, where we find our inner child, where the truth is. It's like we know the truth. The truth is within our body. Something about this. Maybe you're having second thoughts or something about going back to something, to the past, and this is saying, hey, we're lighting up, shining the light on your intuition, you know, and perhaps this is why he's hanging here, like, you know, he's connected to the spirit, using this intuition, seeing this from a whole different perspective, and this is the magician, you know, as within, so without, you can do anything. We have all the power in the world to do anything. He's the master manifester. 911, it's important. Must act now. Must act now. This is awareness. Perhaps we must be aware now. Be aware of the power that you hold. You know? These two be popping up with the closed book, the Chariot. I don't know why they be doing it. But this Wheel of Fortune brings... Okay, so this Wheel of Fortune brings a change of event, right? These endings. This is a fated event that, you know, you can't turn this wheel. You can't stop it. And this is all this fixed energy. So it's like whatever was fixed, it's like now in movement. It's like a fortunate event. Finally taking these knives out of our bag, bringing us in as the Chariot. This was a little off, so I don't know, we might hit, that might be why the Magician's coming up to really put this, the two together, the black and white together. Perhaps this is coming above this, above the duality, above the who's right, who's wrong, the evil and the good, and it's really far beyond that. Three of Pentacles. Maybe this has to do with a contract or some group or some kind of job. Teamwork. All right, who's next? I'm gonna go eat. Y'all are boring. Say. But nobody's talking. I know, I missed you too, Mick. Oh, awesome. Hey, Henning. Hey. I love the shadow braid. That's what we're talking about. How we loving ourselves. Thank you. Hey, Brittany Ray. Love you, Kat. I'm good. How are you? Make sure y'all subscribe if you're new. Henning, are you new, honey? I don't think I've ever seen you before. Brittany Ray, are you new too? I think I've seen you here before. Oh, thank you. Should I pull some cards for you? See how well we're connected. God sent you here for a reason. I believe y'all were God sent. Thank you. All right. Welcome, Brittany. Where are you, everybody? To the Soul Tribe. To the family. All right, Brittany, right. Let's see. This was already flipped. So I'm taking that one and whatever it was flipped with. Ooh. The devil in reverse. And you have the emperor. Maybe he... Ooh. Ooh, okay. We're getting deep. Alright, so we're breaking free from this addiction, this codependency, this whatever, this, it's like this emperor, this egotistical control freak that was not committed, brought the tower, or maybe the tower knocked him off his throne, you know, but that's in here, like way in here, that far in there, right? And now we're breaking the chains from this. Perhaps we're breaking the chains from him. He's in there somewhere, right? Now the devil's in reverse. We're no more connected. And this is bringing it, like brought us out of, like broke us free from the threshold. It broke us out of this. With the 10 of Cups, this is the most happy feeling. With the 4 of Swords in reverse, it's almost like you know, breaking the clutch. But then you have the 6, like going backwards, like going back into some kind of chaos. And then you have the King here, like this is the Judge, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse behind it. Maybe he's cutting her off. Maybe this king, you know, he's very judgmental. He's like not accepting these flaws. You know, this could be you or them switched, whatever. Like I always say, use your intuition when deciphering the messages. But this king and this queen are having a conversation. This could be masculine, feminine. This could be you, somebody else, you in a situation, whatever the case may be. But this queen, it's almost like he's cutting this queen off. You know, this queen, she, or he, maybe went against their beliefs or what their values, their morals are. It's as if they went against their character. It's like, oh, it wasn't them. It wasn't them. Something like this. Or maybe this is you releasing this. Like this, like not committed person, and this is you standing up conquering, like, okay, I'm no longer going to follow my heart. I'm going to be logical about this. I'm going to cut this shit off. You know, I want to be happy. In order to be happy, I got to heal the subconscious. You know, and maybe we have to go back to the chaos in order to do that. Either way, we're breaking free from this devil, from this addiction, from whatever this is, this codependency. It's bringing, it's a choice that we made to walk away. And that takes balls, bravery, and big hearts. My ex is trying to come back. Both of them, yup. Oh, shit. That's the... Okay, so the King of Swords is the other one. The Emperor was the one in here. Just saying, don't go back to the chaos. You know, here's this fool. He's jumping off the cliff, having faith in these new beginnings, and he's like, fuck the comfort. Because that wasn't bringing me close to the spirit. That wasn't bringing me true happiness. That's not me. It wasn't bringing, it's bringing you out of you. It's like bringing you further away from you. And it's like when you follow the fool, when you be in this fool and you follow the spirit will take you out of this and bring you into this. And I heard the serenity prayer. So no to both. The 10 of Wands and the 5. It's almost like you're bringing, it's like all the burdens that you're carrying. And this is a real mental, it's like you're defeating all of this mentally. All of these burdens you're carrying, you're defeating them mentally. And bam, we got the closed book again. Again with the 5. This is another complication, or, you know, but we're surrendering. We're surrendering to the spirit, breaking free. We're no longer codependent. we're no longer out in the cold, we're coming in. Yeah, this is breaking free and working really hard to do that. It's like surrendering. We're surrendering. We're no longer standing up. We're no longer, it's like you're in my kind of energy where it's like you don't know how to do that. Because I'm like, I want to be in control. You know, I want this and I want that. I got to do this to do this to do this. I want control, right? Well, here it's like, we got to let that go. We got to let that go. And that's so hard, is patience. And perhaps it's teaching us this lesson. Please don't forget to have something. Yes, I will. Oh, thank you. Always vigilant. My not bio father stole my inheritance. That might be the emperor. Almost. Oh, that's the King of Swords. He's like real, like real harsh with your flaws and real judgmental. That could be that, because he did take the inheritance. He took the queen's money. Yes, that's how I'm a Capricorn. Yo, work it out, girl. Work it off. Now we're standing up. Alright, somebody else. Is this someone's reading or a collective read? That was Brittany, but you and Brittany came on at the same time. I say when people come on at the same time, they have the same energies. We're all drawn. We're all connected. If you want me to pull one for you, I will do so. And Brittany, it will resonate. All right. Henning A. Okay. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is this patience. Sorry, like I said, Brittany, it's a carrying on. It's a continuance. This is a new commitment, a new job, new money. This is a new way to go, a new path. But this is not something. This is something that's slow and steady, and that we must need patience. You know, because you know, this night is what I say that it takes this. It's like it's like we got, like when we're working out, right? We gotta rip the muscles in order to rebuild them, and this is the process that we're going to. It's almost like really, like when we really embed it into the subconscious, that we're reading, instead of like reading a book on how to swim, we're swimming. Now we subconsciously know how to swim. If we fall into a thing, we could not die. You know what I'm saying? With the 7, and maybe we do have to do that. We don't know how to swim, learn how to swim. You know, the world is 80% water. Now we're holding on to some kind of trickery or some deception, or we're letting go of it. Sorry, look, we're letting go of it. Somebody stole something, or somebody deceived you, was doing some kind of trickery in the back, or perhaps this is us escaping and letting it go. This is like an escape plan. We're escaping this, but I see this as somebody deceiving us, and we're really letting that go. We're not only are we letting it go, but we're forgiving. Not only are we forgiving them, but we're forgiving us. You know, this teamwork was not teamwork. It's like we paid some money for somebody to do a job, and they said they did the job, but they didn't. Or perhaps we paid them too much. They didn't do what they said they were going to do. Something like this. Or perhaps you're doing all the work. You put all this shit in, and other people are getting credit for it. And this is like, not no more. This contract's breaking, and this is what this is. It's like we're breaking through this. Perhaps this is all the stuff that we're holding on. You know, the 10 of Wands. This 10 is telling us it's almost to an end. Hold on, we're almost there. Perhaps this is telling us to break free from all this people putting this in our head, this church, this family, whatever these people are, this job. And this is really coming out of that. We're letting it go. Escaping and coming into this newness. Huh. We're really letting go of our emotions. It's like we're meeting this, you know, we think it's the knight in shining armor, but he's really not. He's a player. You're very beautiful, by the way. Oh, thank you. I love you, Brittany. The official ambassador of the Matata race. Hi, can I get a free decent bush bye. Thank you so much, Brittany. I don't know what the official ambassador wants, but I guess if you work hard, you can get anything. You have to be grounded in, like, the reality of this. See how it really is. Perhaps there's something in the subconscious. But there is a connection. Alright, I gotta eat. Thank you. They keep coming back. It's cool. I love my haters. Love to they love to hate, and I just love to love my haters. Star in reverse. Some kind of truth is coming out. It's gonna bring something back together. A reunion. Maybe we're getting some kind of something from the collective. It's Aquarius energy too. Maybe it's some kind of help. Ah, Jeru. I thought the same thing, Claire. You face. Said everything I was thinking when you read that question. I'm like, huh? I love you guys. People make me laugh, though. Alright, I'm really hanging up and going to eat now. It definitely is. I'm definitely with the bush. They have a decent point. I love you guys so much. So fucking much. Only here do we talk about whatever the fuck we want. Bring back the bush. Yes. It's back. The bush is back. I love you guys. So much. Alright, I'm gonna go feed my face now. I'm so fucking hungry. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for everything. And, yeah, bring the bush back, bitches. and dudes, too. Thank you, Bomb City Flower. Thank you, everybody. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. Hit that like button. Bye, everybody. Love y'all. Have a magical day. Thank you. Say bye, bitch. Wine bag. Love y'all. You want to go outside? Go get your leash. All right, love y'all. Mwah.